Good morning and welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that concern the state, void of politics, fear, or favor. Now, the founder and CEO of Atamil's Institute for Transformational Development, Koku Anyidoho, has shown his support behind the Mahama's administration decision to convert the styled National Cathedral project into a National Cultural Convention Center under its proposed 24-hour economic plan. In an exclusive interview, the respected public policy advocate described the move as a pragmatic and forward-thinking decision that puts the national interest above partisan politics. For me, whether it is a national cathedral or a national cultural center, once the structure carries the national flag and serves the people of Ghana, I am fully in support of it, he stated. The announcement has, however, sparked widespread debate, given the NDC earlier fierce opposition to the National Cathedral project. While in opposition, the NDC decision to repurpose the project whilst in government has raised eyebrow, with some accusing the party of hypocrisy. However, Anyidoho defended the change in stance, noting that ensuring the structure does not become yet another abandoned project and a victory for national development. I think the Mahama administration needs to be commended. We all know how this National Cathedral came about, and we know that we are living in a country where Party A comes into power, they start with a project, and then after they leave power, the project becomes useless. Not even regarding the amount of money that has been pumped into that particular project, since it wasn't started by me. So long as it is SNR who started the project, I'm not going to complete it. Because when I complete it, they will give the credit to her, not me. And so that is what we found ourselves in this country. A project starts, and then we don't even care that this project was taxpayers' money. Now, this is a project where our former president said it was laid on his heart that he wants to do it for God. I was not there when he gave that promise. And I know you were also not there when he gave that promise to God. But then we found ourselves in a situation where we, the taxpayer, are supposed to pay for it. Yes. Because he feels like it's a national cathedral. And a national cathedral, other countries will come here, just like we live here to go to Israel to pray. We live here to go to other countries. We feel like it's a holy ground to pray to God. And if the National Cathedral was built, I'm sure that other African countries, or maybe even the Western world, can even come across to pray, and one way or the other to generate revenue for the country. But what did we see? At the end of the day, we found out that billions of cedis were pumped into the National Cathedral. When you go on site right now, the National Cathedral has now become a manhole. This is not a manhole that generates water for the country. It has become a useless manhole for that matter. A manhole of no benefit. And the money that has been pumped into this National Cathedral is nowhere to be found. The money has gone through the pockets of people. And as it stands now, even the people cannot be held accountable. And the people that are allegedly involved are giving us excuse day by day. This is where we found ourselves. So if this current administration is saying that they want to refurnish it, they want to convert it into a center that will help as a country, then why not? But the only thing is that I know definitely there will still be another allocation of money to this National Cathedral issue. Converting it will still have to do with the taxpayer paying an additional money. And trust me, we will be very, very, very disappointed in this current administration. First of all, I commended him because it's a good one. We are not going to leave it to be useless. We are not going to leave it to rot. Because we are going to convert it into a national project that is going to help us as a country. But we are still going to pay for it, no doubt. But we, the citizens, will be very, very disappointed if we pump another money into it, and then the full term of this current administration ends, and we still see nothing, and no one is held accountable. And even if this National Cathedral is being converted into whatever center they are talking about, the people behind the National Cathedral needs to be held accountable, because they were no ghosts. They were human beings. We know their names. We've had cases where people were holding 2 identification cards. The same person with different names. We allegedly had issues like that. That money could have been pumped into education, because we have students learning under trees. We have students learning in a dilapidated, building, nearly at the verge of collapsing. Their lives are at risk. We have students learning in remote areas, like it's just a pity. We could have pumped that money into it, but no. It is only in Ghana you can make promise to God and everybody is supposed to pay for it. Does it really make sense? And then when you sit here to speak, someone will be like, no one is against any political party. But this is the truth. Nothing but the truth. No right-thinking Ghanaian will support this. Trust me. We have a lot of sectors that are lacking behind. We could have used that money to sort them out. But no. We pumped the money into a national cathedral. The National Cathedral, as it stands, I don't know whether it has been built in the air. I don't know whether it has been built in the in the spiritual realm. I can't tell. But physically, there is no National Cathedral. A useless manhole. And I remember how they crashed down the lawyer's bungalow because of this National Cathedral. I remember. After crashing down their bungalows and everything, National Cathedral, is it not something that should pimp us and tell us that we are not doing right as a country? And the people who are solemnly behind this issue, they are nowhere to be found. We have people who can sit on national television backing this National Cathedral issue, backing it because they'll be given a token at the end of the day, and you think it's good. It's painful. Trust me, it's very, very painful. We live in a country where no one cares. You come into power and then you do anything as you want. You take decisions as you feel like, and no one can question you because you are the Lord. Okay. No one can hold you accountable. That's fine. But karma is real. Karma is real. To the current administration, it's a good call. It's very commendable. Yes, it is. Reconverting it is good. But we are here. Definitely they will allocate money. I said that earlier on. Because the other amounts they've already located has now become a trash. It has become wasted. There is no way we can retrieve. We are in this country. Nothing is. I'm not surprised about anything. Yes, I am not. Because anything can happen at any time. We are in a country where we start on a good note and then we end miserably. And it's a shame. It's a very big shame. So if you want to convert the National Cathedral, it's a good call. We hope you do as you said. But if you don't do as you said, we the citizens, we are watching. We as it stands now, we are not deaf, we are not blind. No politician can come and stand and then say anything they want and then they go scot-free. No, we are taking notes. We are also educated though. Oh, at least we are educated. We know something. We know 1 to 1 to be. If you are lying to us, we can actually detect. Maybe you might have your PhD, your masters and stuff, but at least we also know some pros and cons when it comes to some things that has to do with governing a country and a bit. So if you are losing your path, we can as well balance it enough and then tell you that you are not going war. Whether it will be converted, whether it will not be converted, we are watching. Whatever comes out of it, we'll still sit here, and that is why we are here. We will keep hitting on the back of the administration till they do the right thing. We are not going to allow you people to go scot-free, because you've milked from us. It's been far long. Like, you've really milked from us, seriously, and we are not benefiting. We are not benefiting. So we are not going to keep quiet. We've learned our lessons. There is this saying that goes that a first fool is not a fool, a second fool is not a fool, but the third fool is a very big fool. So we are watching. And we are not fools. Maybe at the first time we'll be a fool, at the second time we'll be fools, but the third time we will not keep quiet. And we will not be fools for the third time. We are going to rise and speak. To the special prosecutor, you've mentioned their names. We are still waiting for you. And to this current administration, we are watching you. Thank you for making time with me on the Biz Grill.